Hello friends, welcome to Rima Vinod Eminent classes. Today I have brought same chapter, democracy. Today we will deal with topic types of government. So let's begin. Firstly we will learn about monarchy. A government run by a king or a queen. In the medieval period, as we have in India, we have so many emperors like Babur, Humayun, Akbar, and in ancient period we have king like Chandragupta Maurya, Ashoka, and queen also like Rajia Sultana. But at present, in a few countries, there are monarchies. In England and in Saudi Arabia. In England, Elizabeth is a queen at present, and in Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman is a king. Now, we will learn about oligarchy. A small group of people hold all the power of government. For example, in Sri Lanka and in South Africa before 1994 during apartheid movement. Firstly, we will discuss about Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, there are different communities, and majority community is Sinhala community, and they have only right to form the government, and others they don't have right in politics, even they don't have right to vote. So that in Sri Lanka there is oligarchy type of government. Now come to South Africa. In South Africa before 1994, during apartheid movement, that time there was ruling of white skin colored people. They were ruling on the black skin colored people, and all the power in hand of white skin colored people, and Mr. P.W. Botha was the leader that time. White skin color people, they were discriminating black skin color people, and black skin color people didn't have any kind of political rights. So we can say before 1994 in South Africa there was oligarchy type of government. Now we will learn about theocracy, a government run by a group of religious leaders. For example, in Iran, Mr. Hassan Rouhani is the supreme guru of Muslims. In Vatican City, Giuseppe Battello is the supreme guru of Christian. Now come to the dictators. A person or a group of persons seized the power of the government. For example, Germany under Hitler and North Korea under Kim Jong-un. Adolf Hitler was the dictator of Germany, and Kim Jong-un is the dictator of North Korea. Now come to the democracy. Democracy is a government ruled by the people. For example, in India, Mr. Narendra Modi, he is a PM of India, Prime Minister of India, and Mr. Donald Trump, he is the President of USA. Now, totalitarian government. Monarchies, oligarchies, theocracies, and dictatorships are usually totalitarian regimes. In totalitarian government, the state or the monarch exercises absolute control and regulates every aspect of citizens' lives. Means it's in this type of government, all control is in the hand of government. People have no participation in the making and implementation of law. Now we will discuss about differentiate between totalitarian and democratic government. Totalitarian government. it is ruled by a king or a dictator. And in democratic government, it is ruled by the people. Yes, student, as you know, in totalitarian government, there is monarchies, oligarchies, theocracies, these type of governments, and these all types of government is ruled by either king or a dictator. But in the democratic government, it is a type of government that is ruled by the people. In totalitarian government, head post may be hereditary. For example, इन मिडियल पीरियड अगर हम मुगल काल की बात करें तो पहले बाबर, फिर उसका बेटा हुमायूं, फिर अकबर, इस तरह क्या हुआ, जो हेड पोस्ट थी वो जनरेशन टू जनरेशन पास होती चली गई. मींस इट इज द हेरिडिटरी पोस्ट इन दिस टाइप ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. बट इन डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट head posts are elected by the people. As you know, in democratic countries, they have election in some countries after 5 years, in some countries after 6 years also. But head posts are chosen by the people. Now, in totalitarian government, people have no participation in the making of laws. Means all the decisions are made by king or dictator. But in democratic government, people have participation in the making of laws. अब ये हमारे मन में क्वेश्चन आता है, पीपल कैसे पार्टिसिपेशन करते लॉज मेकिंग में? यस, पीपल आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग बाय कास्टिंग देयर वोट्स. टोटलिटेरियन गवर्नमेंट्स एग्जांपल्स आर जापान, ब्रिटेन, सऊदी अरेबिया, etc. And democratic governments example are India, Pakistan, USA, etc. Now we will discuss about differentiate between direct democracy and indirect democracy. Direct democracy. Direct democracy refers to the system in which citizens have the right to take part in the decision making process. In the direct democracy, people can take part in the decision making process, but in indirect democracy implies the democracy in which citizens choose their representative to actively participate in the administration of the government and act on their behalf. Means in indirect democracy, citizens has no right to take part in the decision making directly. They can choose their representative who will act on the behalf of the citizens. Now, direct democracy is more transparent. Yes, we can say this type of democracy is more transparent because people are directly participating in decision making process. But in indirect democracy, it can be less transparent because citizens are not participating directly in the decision making process here. Direct democracy may be less efficient. Means this type of democracy may be less effective, less reliable, and indirect democracy in comparison of direct democracy more efficient, more reliable. How it is in direct democracy? What is happening? Citizens are direct participating in the decision making process. It is very difficult to assemble all the population at a time, at a place for decision making process for casting their votes. In indirect democracy, their citizens are not participating directly in the decision making process. They have chosen their representative, and their representative are working on the behalf of the citizen of the country. Now, direct democracy example: ancient Greece and Switzerland, and indirect democracy example India and USA. Thank you for watching this video.
Models popping bottles.